Hey everyone, I'm Joelle with Celestial Whispers Healing. I am part of Awkward Channeling with my friend Shauna from Soul Truth Aligned. And this is this week's three card pick for July 20th. But this will be good no matter when you watch it. It could be a month from now, it could be a year from now. But whenever you see this, that is the message that you need. And what we do is let me say first, I am pulling from the Dragon Oracle deck by Diana Cooper. And dragons have really been coming up a lot lately. I love working with the dragons. And I've been hearing and seeing a lot of people say how, oh, the dragons are back. But the dragons never really left us. A lot of people just stopped listening and believing in them. And they've always been here. So, what we ask for you to do is to take a deep breath, feel into the cards, and feel which one you are drawn to. It could be one card, two, and it could even be all three of them. It's just what feels right for you in the moment. And I am going to channel a message from the dragon that is on each card. So, take a breath, relax, and choose what card you're drawn to. And we will start with number one, and it is the Air and Water Dragon. Helps you connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner song. So that's interesting. So let's bring this one in now and see what they have for us. Hello, and yes, this one is correct. We have never left. We have always been around. That is why so many of you have been attracted, if you will. You've been fascinated by dragons and all things magical. And this card here, yes, we do wish for you to be open to enlightenment by opening your psychic senses more. And I am going to bring through an attunement a little bit later to help you with opening these abilities more because many of you already have them open and you just need them a little help, if you will. And it will also help you with trusting what you are seeing, hearing, whatever is coming through for you. It will help you with trusting that it is real. And yes, we dragons are always around because we love coming in and helping the people of this planet because we feel that you are just so brave for coming to this planet at this time. And we are going to deepen your connection as well to all things on this planet, which will, in a sense, help you with raising your vibration, which will help with your psychic abilities, if you will. So please just sit back and allow me to bring through this attunement for you. Miana tutuku anasi, ana tutuku ananati. Unatate asi ananatoku ananatate asi ananatoku ana. Ha natake asi ananatoku. Anase ananatoku anade. Anatake asi ananatoku anate. Hunate asi ananatoku ananatoku ananatake. Hanatake asi ananatoku anatake asi ananatake. And we wish for you to call us in more often. You do not need a name or anything. You can just ask, say, dragons, please come in. We help with many different things from protection to clearings to helping with whatever it is you may need. And if you feel like you may need a little more with help with opening your psychic abilities and with trusting as well, please know you can call us in for that too. Oh, okay. He was very interesting. That was pretty cool. Very, I don't know, he felt like a professor, if that makes sense. It was like a teaching type vibe. He was really, really cool. And that was, ooh, lots of energies. Whew. Okay. And for, excuse me, I had to drink a little water. There's lots of energy around. And let's see, for card number 2, this is a beautiful card. It is the Source Dragon, and I love the infinity and it holding like a galaxy right there. And the card says, attunes you to the infinite, be still in the silence, magic can happen, be in the moment. So I'm excited about this one. So let's bring it in. Yes, I am a source dragon, and I come to you to know that you are infinite. You are limitless. You can do anything that you set your mind to. You just need faith in yourself, and you can call in these source dragons. There are more than I, and we will help you find your way in a way, find your way. This one is trying to get ahead of herself here. But yes, the quickest way to do that is to sit in the quiet and to still your mind. And we know for some of you that might be a little difficult, but you can call us in to help with that. And it doesn't mean that there is nothing going on in your mind. It is simply stop, rest, breathe. That is when things flow to you. That is when the universe speaks to you. And one must trust what one hears or sees or feels in these moments. Take deep breaths and allow. That is what we wish for you at this time. And the card said, I would attune you to the infinite, and that is true. But in a sense, you already are because you are infinite. But these attunements help you with realizing your true potential. So please allow this to come forth as well. Shakla tatu asiana natoku ashi atana tatoku ashnatatake ashi ananatu hunnate atakamate hushanate asiana natoku anatatake anatoku hunnate asiamandatoku anateki hashnate atiki ananatoku ananate Hanatake asiananatoku anatatake Hunate asiananatoku anate Hanate asiananatoku anate asiananatoku Hanate papatate asiananatoku anate anatake Hanatake asiananatoku anna Hunate. And you can call these source dragons in to walk with you on your journey. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I felt like I was like just almost 10 feet tall. I know I've said this before, but he was just very commanding and just, I know you could hear just straight to the point of, yeah, I apologize. My husband decided this cutting grass right now. I hope it's not too distracting for y'all. But, ooh, that was really, really neat. Interesting. For card number 3, we have, let me change it here, the air dragon, and it says helps you rise above earthly matters, communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope, see life from a higher perspective. So let's bring in the air dragon and see what they have for us. Hello. Yes, I am not as intense as the source dragon, but I do come with an intention of helping you to fly above, if you will, and to see things from a higher perspective. Because we wish for you to always look at the big picture, not just the view from your viewpoint, if you will. Because once you scoot back and you see all of the things that are going on and why certain things happen, it is a little easier for you to bring in grace and forgiveness. Because let's take, for example, a child or, an adult child that is hurt by a parent. When you step back and look at the bigger picture, you may realize that this parent was hurt by theirs as well. It does not excuse what was done to you, but it helps you to better understand why things were done to you. And you being here at this time and watching this, you probably already know that you are the cycle breaker. And we ask that when you are in these situations to, we do know that emotions do and can run high, but after the initial, if you will, take a step back and think, what has happened to this person to make them act that way to me? Or what is going on in this situation that I need to realize? And I am going to bring in an attunement, if you will. We know we've all had situations where we just, our emotions override our logical thinking. And we are going to help with not necessarily stopping that, because we do know that reactions happen fast, but it will help you rebound faster and calm yourself and get back to a state to where you can be there in the moment and realize, hey, I'm reacting too fast. Let me see what is truly going on. Hasanati anana toto asi ananatake asi hunatate asi ananataku anate hanatake asi ananataku hunatake asi ananataku ananatake hunatate asi ananatake hanate asi ananataku anatake hanatake asi ananataku. And if at any time you are having trouble, please call in the air dragons and we will help with lifting you up in a way, if you will, to help you see these things from a higher perspective. We are with you and love you always. Thank you. Oh, that one was super sweet. And that's so true too, because I love how he brought in the example of a parent hurting a child, and not necessarily physical but emotionally as well, because it took me a long time and I had a lot of anger towards, my mom for certain things that were done to me. And as I got older and I realized, you know, hey, this is what she grew up with too. And they didn't have like the mental health that we have now. They didn't know a lot about spirituality and, you know, breaking cycles and stuff. So you can still be angry, but you can also forgive as well. And once you do forgive, that anger does subside. And it's like two things can be true at once. And this is something that I have learned. Like a parent can do the best they can, but they can still hurt you. And I think once we realize that, it's easier for us to not only have grace for them, but for ourselves and forgiveness as well. And oh, okay, I'm gonna stop before I go on to a whole thing about that. But thank you for being here. I hope these resonated, these messages, and please drink plenty of water after, because they did bring through a lot of energy with the attunements. And thank you for being here. And I will see y'all in the next week's video. Thank you.